Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to be taking an early look at the GTA 6 map and looking at all of the many islands that Rockstar Games is going to be adding around the GTA 6 map. Now, if we take a look at pretty much every GTA game so far, the map is pretty much one big island and that is it. GTA 6 is going to be a completely different monster when it comes to the map, and unlike GTA 5 and previous GTA games before it, it's not only going to be one massive map, but there's also going to be many islands surrounding it, and each of these islands is going to contain something unique and interesting to do. So today we're going to be taking a look at these islands and just exploring around the GTA 6 map, so make sure to stay tuned because we're going to get into that in just a quick minute. But first off, here's a quick shout out, and after that we'll get into the video. Now today's shout out goes to Twilight Wings Magics. Now Twilight Wings Magics is a renowned spiritual healer who specializes in spells and rituals to create change in your life. Everything ranging from discovering wealth, rebuilding your relationships, and even helping you find success. And with over 3,000 sales and a 5-star average, there is no better place to go for the world of magic. And what I love most is that the spells are actually broken out very nicely. So whatever you need, whether it is a money spell, an honesty spell, a beauty spell, a business success spell, maybe even a revenge spell, each are separate options so you can pick and choose what you want, and of course you can bundle them together, and each one is very reasonably priced. So go ahead and click the first link in the description down below to check out the entire catalog by Twilight Wings Magics and place your order today. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Alright, so right now we are on the GTA 6 project map website. If you've been watching my videos for the past couple of months, you are likely familiar with this site, but if you haven't heard of it before, this is a new community-driven website that is essentially mapping out GTA 6 as we learn more about the game. There was actually mapping projects for GTA 5 and GTA 4, and this one is the most lucrative yet. Now, the reason why we're on this website is because right now, at the moment, this is our best possible look at the GTA 6 map because Rockstar has not revealed the full one just yet. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of open space right now in the map, and that's simply because we haven't really seen that much about the game. We had some leaks, we only had one official trailer, and that's pretty much it. Now, for those of you that have been paying attention, this map is actually way bigger now than what we saw just a few weeks ago. Now, we don't have much information about what's going on up here, but as you can see, this map is absolutely massive, and this is about 2 times the size of GTA 5 simply by landmass. And when you include the amount of detail and how tiny everything is in regards to how compact the roads are and how much Rockstar is squeezing in, I think the actual square footage is going to be way bigger in terms of how it's actually going to feel. Now, what we're going to focus on specifically in this video is one of the newer concepts to the map of GTA 6, and that is the idea of having multiple islands around the map. Now, if you take a look at pretty much every other GTA game before GTA 6, the map is pretty much contained of one big island with maybe an offshoot here and there. In GTA 4, they did a few offshoots, but that's pretty much it. There's no actual islands, and the map is pretty much one big island, and that is it. Now, one of the things that Rockstar is trying to do with GTA 6 is to make it more playable for many years to come. GTA 5 has struggled with having no map expansions, and players have been stuck on this island for over a decade, and it's starting to feel very dated. Now, with GTA 6, that is likely going to be a lot different. Now, if we zoom into Vice City, which is pretty much the main part of the map that we know most about so far, we can see that there is so much going on here. Now, one thing that I'd like to point your attention to is the amount of water in GTA 6, and specifically around Vice City. Now, in GTA 5, the main method of transportation was car. You drove around everywhere, and frankly, that is in line with how Los Angeles is in real life. But with Miami, which is what Vice City is based on, boat travel is very popular as well. So as you can see, there's different inlets here. There's going to be a marina, a port, and there's going to be many places where you can park your boat, and you'll be able to take your boat to these various islands. And as you can see, we even have some new islands that were not there last time when we last looked at this map. So these islands are not only going to be great for open world adventure in GTA Online, but there's also going to be some excellent missions that are likely going to take place on these islands, especially at this port, which I think is going to be pretty interesting to see. So if we zoom on out here just to take a little bit of a higher look from above, we can see here at the northern portion of Vice City, we have two little islands up here, one of which is actually going to contain a golf club, which I think is pretty cool, a golf club on an island. Then we're going to have this one here, which is actually going to be a hospital complex on an island, which is pretty interesting, and allegedly the name is going to be called Pelican Harbor. Then we're going to have the three main islands, which are allegedly going to be called the Venetian Islands. These, of course, are directly based on Miami in real life. These are going to be the focal point of the Vice City map. And if you take a look at the GTA 6 Trailer 1, you can see these very prominently displayed. Going even further down, we're going to have two islands, Star Island and Fairy Island. Not much is known about them, but they are there, and they will be islands with things to do. And another one called Watson Island. And then all of these, or at least these two roads, are going to connect to Port Vice City. And then even south of that, we have a few more islands that are actually new. Some of which I'm not going to try butchering the name of, including this one here. But this one here is allegedly going to have a tennis center, which is so cool. I think what they're putting on these islands is so unique. A hospital, a tennis center. Allegedly, there's going to be a radio beacon on this one, so maybe this one's going to be like a little bit of a more remote island, which hasn't been explored. Fisher Island, and this one as well that looks like a Dorito chip. So we have a bunch of islands, and then probably the coolest island, which is actually going to be a series of islands, are the Gator Keys. Now, this is my favorite part of Florida in real life. It is such a cool part to drive down, and you have this super scenic drive right next to the water, and it is amazing that Rockstar is recreating this in GTA 6. So this is allegedly going to be called the Gator Keys. This was also featured in Trailer 1 for just a few seconds. But unlike real life, this will be a little bit more interesting because allegedly at the very end, there will be a naval base at the very end of the Gator Keys. So while this drive may seem a little insane initially, if you need to get down to the naval base, that is how you're going to do it. But I can also assume that you can take the waterway as well, which is going to be cool. As I said, water is going to be a huge mode of transportation in GTA 6, and even if we look at other parts which are more developed around the map, you can essentially see that the entire map is going to be connected with water. It's going to be brand new for the GTA series. We haven't seen this before, at least to the best of my knowledge, and that's going to be pretty neat. Honorable mention for an additional island. I'm not sure if this is really an island, it's more of a wetland, but down here we have Alligator Creek, Flamingo Beach, and Grass Rivers, which is essentially going to be the wetlands of GTA 6. We initially thought that the wetlands are going to extend pretty much all the way up here, but we now know that they're actually going to be a lot smaller compared to what we initially expected. So kind of an island, more of a wetland, but that will be part of the GTA 6 map for sure. Besides that, we also have some bodies of water around the map. It's possible that there could be some islands within these. A lot of the northern portion of the map is just not really complete at the moment. As you can see, Port Gellhorn, which is going to be another city around the map. There's some islands there, but mainly it's just the city portion that's being built out. This kind of reminds me of Blaine County. There's a pawn shop, a Ferris wheel, which is interesting, a drag strip, not the same city vibe that you would get in Vice City. But as you can see here, compared to GTA 5, I mean, this map is complete night and day, at least in my opinion. There's so much going on. Not only is it actually bigger as a whole, but it's more compact. There's more streets, there's more buildings, there's more unique things, and it's not just a copy and paste map with just a bunch of grids. It's very clear that Rockstar had a lot of time to work on this game, and that is coming into fruition, as we can see now with this mapping project. So I will leave a link to this in the description down below if you want to go ahead and check it out. As I said, this website is being continually updated with new content, so make sure to stay tuned on this website, and of course stay tuned on this YouTube channel because we will be covering this as we learn more from the upcoming trailers and as this mapping project continues to expand. But I want to hear from all of you in those comments down below, especially considering this portion right here with Vice City and kind of the surrounding portions, mainly the islands that we looked at. What are your thoughts about this? Do you think this looks good so far? Is this up to what you expected? Are you upset for any reason? Were you expecting something more? Any and all thoughts you have about the GTA 6 map so far, especially about this portion that we're looking at right now, let me know in those comments down below because I really want to hear from all of you. But either way, if you enjoyed watching this video and you like staying updated on latest news surrounding GTA 6, leave a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.